Iron is everywhere. Look around you. See that building? Iron. That car? Iron. That washing machine? You guessed it, iron. It's the backbone of our modern world, used in everything from bridges and buildings to cars and cutlery. But have you ever stopped to wonder how we get iron from the ground and turn it into these amazing things? Well, get ready to get your hands dirty as we dive into the fascinating journey of raw iron from ore to factory. Our journey begins with iron ore, the raw material for all things iron and steel. This is where the story of steel starts, deep within the earth, where iron ore has been forming for millions of years. It's a journey that takes us from the raw, unrefined rock to the gleaming metal that builds our world. This stuff is buried deep underground, and getting to it is no walk in the park. Miners have to navigate through dark, narrow tunnels, often working in challenging and dangerous conditions. It's a tough job that requires skill, precision, and a lot of courage. We're talking massive, open-pit mines where giant machines chew into the earth, unearthing tons of rock. These machines are engineering marvels, capable of moving mountains of earth to get to the precious ore beneath. The scale of these operations is truly staggering. The most common types of iron ore are hematite and magnetite, and they don't look like much at first glance. These rocks might seem ordinary, but they hold the key to producing the iron and steel that are essential to modern life. Just big ol' rocks, really. But within these rocks lies a treasure trove of iron, waiting to be unlocked through the process of extraction and refinement. But don't let that fool you. These rocks are loaded with iron just waiting to be extracted. The extraction process is complex and requires advanced technology and expertise. Once extracted, this iron will be transformed into the steel that forms the backbone of our infrastructure, from skyscrapers to bridges and everything in between. Once the ore is mined, it's time to separate the iron from the rest of the rock. This is where things get really hot, literally. We're talking about the blast furnace, a giant steel tower that's the heart and soul of iron production. Inside this fiery beast, iron ore is mixed with coke, a type of coal, and limestone. The coke acts as fuel, burning at incredibly high temperatures, while the limestone helps remove impurities from the iron. Section 4. From molten metal to pig iron. As the temperature inside the blast furnace climbs past 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit, the iron ore begins to melt. This intense heat is generated by a combination of coke, a form of carbon derived from coal, and hot air blasted into the furnace. The iron ore, which is a mixture of iron oxides and other minerals, starts to break down under these extreme conditions. The chemical reactions that take place inside the furnace are complex, but the end result is the separation of iron from its ore. The impurities in the ore react with the limestone, forming a liquid called slag, which floats to the top of the molten iron. This slag is a byproduct of the smelting process and contains waste materials that are not needed in the final product. The separation of slag from the molten iron is crucial because it ensures that the iron is as pure as possible before it is further processed. The molten iron, now free from most of the unwanted stuff, is then carefully tapped off from the bottom of the furnace. This process involves opening a tap hole at the base of the furnace, allowing the molten iron to flow out. The iron is collected in large ladles or containers, which are then transported to the next stage of production. This step is critical because any remaining impurities can affect the quality of the final product. This liquid iron, called pig iron, is then poured into molds and left to cool, forming heavy blocks called pigs. These molds are designed to shape the iron into manageable pieces that can be easily transported and further processed. Once the iron has cooled and solidified, it is removed from the molds and is ready for the next stage of its journey, whether that be further refining into steel or other uses in various industries. Section 5. Transforming pig iron into steel. Pig iron is tough stuff, but it's still not quite ready for prime time. This raw material, derived from iron ore, is the first step in the journey towards creating steel. Pig iron contains a high carbon content, making it brittle and unsuitable for most applications. However, its transformation into steel is what makes it invaluable. To make it into the versatile steel we know and love, it needs to go through one more crucial step: refining. This refining process is essential to remove excess carbon and other impurities, which can affect the strength and flexibility of the final product. The transformation from pig iron to steel involves a series of complex chemical reactions and precise control of temperature and composition. This usually happens in a giant vessel called a basic oxygen furnace, or BOF. The BOF is a marvel of modern engineering, capable of handling immense quantities of molten metal. It operates at extremely high temperatures, allowing for the efficient conversion of pig iron into steel. Inside the BOF, oxygen is blown into the molten pig iron, burning off impurities like carbon, silicon, and manganese. This process, known as decarburization, is critical for reducing the carbon content to the desired level. The intense heat and chemical reactions produce a spectacular display of sparks and molten metal, a testament to the power of industrial technology. This process is carefully controlled to achieve the desired chemical composition, resulting in different types of steel with specific properties for different applications. Skilled workers and advanced monitoring systems ensure that each batch of steel meets stringent quality standards. The versatility of steel is unmatched, with variations tailored for construction, automotive, aerospace, and countless other industries. And there you have it, from humble ore to mighty steel, ready to build the world around us. The journey from raw pig iron to finished steel is a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of progress. Steel's strength, durability, and adaptability make it a cornerstone of modern civilization, shaping the infrastructure and technology that define our lives.